lack of proper food, water, shelter, and medical care. So one of the things I was convinced of by these futurists, supposed futurists like Jacques Fresco, the supposed utopians, they claim that we've had the technology and resources since World War II to give everyone food, water, shelter, and medical care on the whole planet. Most of the fields that I drive through in Dulanie Ellis around here, as you mostly know, are corn and soy. Genetically modified corn and soy. It's mostly used to feed cattle. So, tugging at the strings of the food supply led me on a long personal journey. And it ultimately led to this idea of Flintopia coming up on an organic farming conference in Appleton, Wisconsin. I'll always give credit to Mark Chavez for being on the bus, and he wrote down Detroitopia on a notebook and had 2 pages scribbled with all these ideas. We had just watched the documentary film Urban Roots, which is about the urban farming boom in Detroit, Michigan. So once I saw Detroitopia in the notebook, I said, "Mark, what are you doing?" And he said, "We gotta do this, man." And Mark was a Latino guy from LA. He's real energetic, about 40 years old, but he actually looks like he's 25. And I said, "No, it should be Flintopia." I'm from Flint, Michigan. We suffer from the exact same economic problems as Detroit. In fact, most people forget that General Motors is from Flint, Michigan. They also forget that we once had the highest wage on the Earth planet, $20 an hour in 1960. So it took me leaving and coming back to rediscover this place because I see it differently now. I used to come home and get that sinking feeling in my stomach. But now I just see greenhouses everywhere. We want to create jobs. Our mission is green, education, and social, which is really just permaculture. People are intimidated by that word because they don't know what it means. It's really just dinner with friends and you don't have to pay for your energy bill. It's care for earth, care for people, share the abundance. This is developed by Australians. They're real clever. But it's a design system, it's an ethics system, and it's also a how to use energy efficiently. Solar panels cost less than $1 a watt. There's no reason anyone should have to pay for electricity in 2014. I know people who know how to make them from junk parts. So we want to create a model that other people can copy, or at least can learn from us, and we can learn from them. Again, it's green, social, and education. Green includes infrastructure. People often lump us in with the green groups in town, and we work with all those groups. The ones that sponsor this event. I picked this up because I dare not forget any of the names. Terry's over there. There's Russ Bedford. Terry from Flint, Russ Bedford, Flint's Democracy. Volunteers of America, raise your right there. Thank you for co-sponsoring the event. Also, of course, John. Where's he at? From Flint Talk Radio, right there. Nice film. And of course, Tim Holiday and his wife Elizabeth, everyone from Everyone Peace Gardens. So thank you all for hosting the event. Thank you all who brought food. Animal Flint, yeah, absolutely. Thank you to Tara, our secretary, Tom Bang Tom. Get a hold of that guy, he's a juggler.
Every Tuesday and Thursday, noon to 4, right here.
That's right, tea time with Terry, Tom, and Tara. The letter T, not the drink, but you can drink tea if you want. But we just want people to eat and drink together because that's how Homo sapiens have done it for like 200,000 years. So it's a really simple thing. Come here at noon to 4, you don't have to stay the whole time. Meet and greet. You can stay for the meeting if you want to. But this building is used for AA meetings, NA meetings, and we'll Flint met here. It's open 365 days a year for birthday parties, community events. They almost organized a bus boycott here. So we're open to any and all ideas, but we really just want to put clean food in people's mouths and water. So people in the city in the Rust Belt are already stressed as it is from lack of resources. So we want to get creative with sustainability and figure out how to reap the benefits from the earth. It's all around us. Orchards, I'm obsessed with food forests, okay? Forests of food. It's amazing. It's like they found one near where Jesus was crucified, and it was, I think, 4,000 years old. Someone thought of it. Maybe it was what inspired the Garden of Eden. There's another one that was 1,000 years old. I can't remember what it was in, maybe someone knows. But I want these all over Flint. The golf courses are empty. We can fill those with, maybe turn them into frisbee golf courses, turn them into food forests, do community harvest. You can make jam, pickles, sauerkraut. That farmer coalition, we got to shout out to them. It's written in, as Dulanie explained very well, finally, veterans have been written into the farm bill, and as she says, it should be called the food bill. Okay? So we get put to the front of the line and we're eligible for programs. Also, a stand that says homegrown by heroes. That means 50% of the product was made by a veteran. So I'm going to start with sauerkraut, pickles, salsa, jam, stuff like that. Sell it locally and put the recipe on the back so people can make their own. You really just want to put clean food in people's mouths. Thank you for coming out to support veterans, Flintopia, all the green groups in Flint, and especially Dulanie Ellis, Director of Ground Operations, for this amazing thing she said the other day, going beyond the bumper sticker. People say they support the troops all the time. And she said that, go beyond the bumper sticker. And that's what she's done by making this film. She's networked with a lot of people I can't wait to meet. And that's what we're trying to do, bring people together to pass on knowledge so that there's a little bit extra next generation, hopefully. And with what I've seen is possible, I'm just really excited for the next 3 to 5 years to unfold. We've only been in this building for about 9 months, and you should have seen it. Woo! So thank you again. Most humble gratitude for all your participation and all the posts, all the likes, everything. Believe me, I see them, and I appreciate them. Thank you.
So I wanted to let you know, I'm Dulanie, and that's not what I wanted to let you know. I let the film speak for itself, but I do like to let veterans in the room know at the head that there's about 7 minutes of interspersed combat in the film in the beginning, 7 minutes of the film. None of it is graphic, but people have all kinds of different sensitivities. So for some people, just sharing a helicopter can be a problem. So I just want to let the veterans know that they are welcome. If they need to tip on out the room for a few minutes, we'll be happy to pull you back in when we go straight to farming. And sometimes just being aware is helpful so that you can get your mindset right. So with that in mind, on with the show. Afterwards, just so that you know, afterwards, we want to engage you all in this conversation about how to strengthen the local food system and the part that people like Erich and other veterans can play, as well as other people, of course, but that's the lens through which we're watching this. Okay, thanks.